Good evening. Today is Thursday, it's the 20th of February, and welcome to Saba's Way of Life. It's just a brief video. I'm just going to turn this around. So from the skyline you can tell that I am not in miserable UK at the moment. I'm in the Middle East and it is sunny and warm here, although I've got this hat on because it's the evening and it does get quite windy and cold in the evening, and the difference in temperature from being really warm in the day, today I think it was about 23, which is still winter here, but for me that's warm, and when the sun's out, which it was a bit cloudy, but it's just beautiful. And in the evening it gets very cold, so we are heading off out. That's my son and I, my eldest son and I, are heading off out for the evening, and he's warned me to keep a hat and stay warm because we're going to a very open-aired place to watch a concert. It's a very rare occasion that I go out in the evenings because I'm asleep by 9, but hey, now and again it's okay. So I am going to shoot a long form video, about an hour or so long, in the next couple of days, because I really want to talk to you about how you can remedy this, the effects of that. And I've been studying that for a long time. A lot of it is coming together, the understanding is coming together. And what I thought I would do is first write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and explain to you what you should do in your way of life now. Then I'm going to explain what I have read from some really incredible people on different ways that you can remedy not just that, but also the general electromagnetic pollution or frequencies or fields that are negative for us. You've got to remember, when I say us, we're not just our flesh and bones, folks. We're actually a technology. We're electromagnetic beings. You know, you are going to hear, if you haven't already, you're going to hear stuff that is going to really question and challenge everything you have believed to date. Historically, we are electromagnetic beings that are being targeted and destroyed. That is the war. It's a bioweapon. And not just this bioweapon, but the bioweapon comes in all forms. Not just the old towers up there, not just the food, but also the non-native blue light that you see, the LED lights. It's everywhere, and slowly and surely it's damaging our health and killing us off. So that's what I'm going to talk to you about. Just coming. So the 4 experts that I'm going to share with you and talk to, my son's peeking at me from the window, are Dr. Jack Kruse. You've heard me talk about him a lot, the neurosurgeon and the quantum biologist. Dr. David Clements, who is a theoretical physicist from Oxford, Cambridge, amongst other places, and then he did a PhD, I think it was at Oxford, in string theory. Realised it was all, I'm not going to say nonsense, because everything you learn, even if it's wrong, helps you understand what's right, but he realised that wasn't the truth. And he was just led to quantum physics and looking at the whole approach. And so Dr. David Clements, you can look all these people up. Then Dr. Robert Gilbert, who is an expert at sacred geometry. He studied sacred geometry. I don't like using that word, expert. And biogeometry. He's studied Rudolf Steiner and the Rosicrucians. Can never pronounce that quite right. And then there's Dr. Ibrahim Karim, who coined biogeometry, but also he is an Egyptologist and he understands sacred geometry inside out. Both of them actually run courses on it and teach people. And I'm very interested in the biogeometry side of it when you look into it, and the spiritual element of it, and science and spirituality, which actually are one of the same things, but it's just been separated over historically due to wanting power, profit and control. So those four in recent times have been huge inspiration to me. I don't even know where to start the shares, but at least in the next couple of days I'm going to talk about the top 10, and then I'm going to have in the description the videos that you can look at and what you can do. And then as each video goes on, I'll talk about other areas. I'll explain what Dr. Cruz says that you should take depending on what jab you had. I'll talk about SV40, which is simian virus 40, which is causing extreme damage to human health in the form of a turbo cancer. And I'll talk about much, much more. All of these things, I'm just giving you tidbits and then you can go and research it for yourself. But for now, I'm off out. Have a lovely day.